Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is Mamita and welcome to my channel. Episode 3 is all about side quests. And when I say side quests, it means that I'm doing something else other than repurposing my newspaper and magazine. And let me show you which one are my side quests. Let me explain a bit. So, when I was doing my 60-day junk journal making and decluttering challenge, there will be times that I need to do something else. And these are things that I was doing in between these projects. Now, I'll explain this one. This is actually part of my challenge. This is scratch paper where I use the good side of those paper and print them into these printable images. These images I have downloaded because I have subscribed to this website where you can download and create projects out of the images that you can find there. And some of that they are licensed that you can also sell them. But for this purpose, I'm just making prints using my scratch paper, and you will see that these are scratch. I just folded them. They are printed inside, so the blank side I've printed so to make use of them. Just selected some, and actually this broke my printer. I realized that it's not printing as accurate as it should be, and somehow the inkjet head somehow get I was told by the service person that I should take like 20 minutes break, or after printing like say 10 pages or more, or 20 pages or more, I should take a break as not to damage the print head, because it really gets heated up, something like that. I have to check if that's accurate, but more or less I yielded quite a nice set of prints in this. I made a notebook out of it, so don't judge me because I made a very badly in making this notebook. The other one, because this is, I think, is the letter size. Oh no, this is the A4 size, or no, this is the letter size, and this is the A4 size. So basically they're just, you could still see some of the logo. Yeah, print out from that website. I always forget the name of that website. I have to check. Now, of course, I put some sticker on it. This is the magazine image with so I think you can even remove it. Yeah, so that's my sticker in the magazine image, and this is also a magazine image. You may see that's that from my collection of stickers. Yeah, that's my first side quest. Of course, I have added to my stickers some stickers. I think I have added some stickers. So that's still a continuing process on my stickers. Now, before I explain this one, I've cut some of the edges of this. Where was that? Edges, yeah. I've cut some of the edges there. And because it has a significant strip, I did also some side quest of doing some of this paper into this one. And I have this calling card, very thin laminate, and I just laminate them so that they won't get loose. What do you think? I'm planning to create a nice cover out of these three and quarter of so prints. I like this. I like actually the how it turns out. Yeah. And this gives me another idea. The newspaper print, I could cut it into strips and create something like this. So that's the one that goes with this, with my notebook. Now, my cousin saw my mini magazine journal and she thought it's something nice, like a mini magazine photo book for her mom who's celebrating, or my aunt who's celebrating her birthday, her 85th birthday. And the idea I have here initially was to just use the existing magazine and put the photos in it. The problem, though, the challenge I have is that, of course, you have to measure and print the photos according to the size of the image. So some, for example, this could be a 5R or this could be a 3R, and that takes a while. And if I have several photos, that would take a while to measure them. So I've relied on my Canva and did my editing on the Canva, so it's easier and I could adjust the image accordingly. So I could adjust that in my Canva, and I basically just use the magazine image, scan them, and overlay all the photos that I have. So it has this effect of like a magazine thing. So that's what I did in here. And similar to what I did with magazine, I just print them and then use this like a so it doesn't matter if you have this, because the concept is it's a photo, it's a magazine photo journal, and then we could still put some stickers on them. So this is a draft that I made, and I need to make some adjustment for the final, especially this one. I wanted to move the image of my aunt from that side to here, so when I fold it, it's still being shown. So this is not a this is a side quest because it's not it's not a journal making in a sense. It's a project that I made for my aunt for her birthday. Now, other side quest I have is that, of course, sometimes it's overwhelming to do things for me, the same thing all the time. So I have this book that I bought from, and it's really very cheap. It's 35 pesos. And it's a French book of knitting, and I don't knit. And my plan is to convert this, repurpose this. Anyway, what I wanted to do is draw on it like I did here. And pardon my drawings, I'm still learning. So doing some watercolor, so I'm repurposing this book for art. I did some watercolor there, and I think this works well with a watercolor pen rather than actual watercolor, because it's really dampened the page. Although this was like a, I'm not so sure what, little matte, not non-glossy page. I like the page. So I'm trying to put some watercolors there. So I did the side quests. Just I'm still learning when it comes to my drawing, especially with human drawings. Don't really know how. Yeah, but I'd love to draw someday. Stickers. So this one, I've seen a RM's video. So I think that's some of the things I've done as a side quest. I don't think I've finished. I think this until then. That's what I have made so far on that part. Of course, what else have I done as a side quest? Yeah, I have this also notebook. My idea there is I was drawing from whatever I've seen. I'm a BTS army, and this is just one of those hilarious video. So I just have to capture it. So disregard my drawing. And I was generally wanting to create a drawing out from an image. So I have these cutouts. If you knew, I have this sticker cutout. No, not sticker cut. Magazine pages cutouts of fashions, and I thought I could draw on it, but it doesn't work well for me. So I have to keep up, or do I keep going learning drawings? Okay, moving on. So things like that. So I think that's what I have so far. I did when I was doing watercolor. I also did use this one to do more watercolors. So those are side quests. Still learning watercolors and drawings. And of course, let me tell you about this new journal. It's a 2019 journal, but I got this for like very cheap, like 40 pesos or 50 pesos. The original one is around 200 pesos. Of course, they're on sale because of 2019, but and it's in Japanese, so I have to translate. But they have a nice guide, and I just translate some for me to a bit understand. And I want to give this a try for my October 2025 onwards until December. Of course, as you can see, it's 2019, so I have to renumber the calendar. Same thing with all these days, numbers. And the good thing with Muji is they have this, they call this masking tape with the numbers up to 31, and that's actually good to use for such thing. And the nice part of this book is that the dates are light printed, so you can easily stick the masking tape. And what I like with this Muji tape is that it's pre-cut. So when you pull this out, you can actually see that they're cut nicely. So you can easily pull them out and don't worry about not getting the straight line. So let's put up there. So since my October, my daily planner is finishing, so I have to create a new one. This is my work planner where I could write priorities from October. Yeah, I like this is from Flying Tiger. So I just decorated them, and I'm using this as well together. So there. So what I have, for example, is to plot my to plot your schedule there. It's from midnight until early morning 5 o'clock, and then the bigger space is for 6 o'clock onwards until the evening. And then they have a nice emoticons as to the weather and how you feel at the end of each day. So I'd really like to try it. I go back to Landmark if they have more of that. I think I will get more, because it doesn't matter if of the date. You can easily, I did that before. I have during pandemic when I cannot go out, I use my old journal to repurpose them into similar like this. And why not, right? Why not? Right. So that's my side quest, and I hope you also have an enjoyable time with your projects and your challenge. Are you joining me in this challenge so far? It's the last week of September, and I'm not so sure how far I could go with this challenge. Slowly but surely, I'm making something out of it. And I think that's the most important one. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you again in my next episode. Until then, bye bye. Hey, 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 let's go play. Hey, 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 let's go play. Yeah, 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 yeah.